was unnecessary. What's good, viewer? This is Spanky, and this is going to be my first YouTube room tour. I've never done one before on YouTube. Not that any of you know or care. It doesn't matter. I got about $15,000 worth of comics, maybe more. They're not all here, and I don't know. I don't even know why I'm telling you that, because I don't know what my collection's worth at all. I got a lot of stuff. We'll go through it. We'll look at some stuff. It'll be a lot of cool stuff. Comics, toys, manga, some video games I'm getting into now. I got a new mic, so hopefully this works and doesn't fail me, and I'm getting through halfway through this video and just cuts out, because that would suck. But let's just get to it. Let's get to the room tour. Let's go. Hot mess. Keep getting new stuff. Keep running out of space. It's just, all this stuff's going to be gone. I got plans, but let's start on a positive note. So I got these cubicles from Target and the doors from Target. They're on sale. Really great stuff. I really like this. Is kind of like my first vision. I saw these comic holders and I was like, man, that's gonna look really cool if I did that. Hopefully I got some old pictures I'll throw up there and see what it looks like when the room's a little bit more clear. But I like how that kind of turned out a lot. These are all full of short boxes, and the original plan was to have the top have short boxes on top. But I recently was like, man, I need more space for figures and stuff. So I'm gonna clear those out, make more room for figures and whatnot, and other things. Not whatnot the app, but just, and stuff. Really cool gift from my wife. DMGB does GB, but the spinner rack, I got a lot of first appearances and key comics. First Luke Cage, I don't know if I'll go through all of them. I got first Invincible first print. It's not the greatest copy. It's got water damage. We got first Scarlet Spider, first Black Suit, first Moon Knight in his own series, I think it was. Luke Cage, we got first V Vendetta behind there. First Moon Knight in his own series, big Moon Knight fan. First Predator. Then we got some McFarlane goodness. First Gwen Stacy Spider-Man. First Nova. Spider-Man 300. First Venom. We got Devil Dinosaur back there. First Sin City comic in print. First appearance Sin City. We got first John Constantine, then some type of Alien vs. Predator book behind there. We got the first Miles Morales. First Azrael. First Gwen Stacy, I believe. Yeah, right. Really low grade. Then we got the first Mephisto appearance. We got first Bane appearance behind that. Nothing behind that. And then we got first Ghost Rider signed by Stan Lee and Freud, I think his last name is. Both the creators of Ghost Rider. I'm really bad. I'm sorry, man. God rest their souls. Rest in peace, y'all. I even got the old pictures when I met them and had them sign it, which I thought was really cool. Got first Beta Ray Bill. Man, I got this book for like $90. It was pretty crazy. I mean, I was poor when I bought it, so I know I didn't buy it for more than 100. It's got a lot more value to it now. First Electra, first Bullseye back there. Then I think this is the first Sabretooth. I didn't even know I had this. Pretty sure it's the first Sabretooth. First Deadpool, New Mutants 98. I got a couple of those. But yeah, just really cool spinner rack my wife got me. Really cool. Just more stuff. So we got some manga up here. Honestly, I don't even remember. Besides this one. This is first Yu Hakusho. This is kind of a new adventure for me. Man, it's tough. I got a guy in Japan on Instagram that he kind of helps me out with a lot of this stuff. But a lot of them, they got girls on it, so people buy them. But these are all first appearances. First Cowboy Bebop in print. At least that's what he said. I'm not really sure. This is first Majin Buu. I won that in I'm going to post up their Instagrams on there. I won that in like a drawing or like a follow contest. Then new graded games are kind of a new adventure. There they are. These are my first graded game right here I ever bought. Got the CGC one, and then I want to buy a WADA. I'm not too big on grades. I'm just getting graded games of stuff that I loved as a kid. So Halo, no joke. Then I wanted to get like a CGC and WADA, so I like more. I like WADA more. So the rest of them are getting WADA. Then we got some more Saga, first appearance, first print, Walking Dead, first appearance. Not a Hot Wheels guy, but if it catches my eye, I'll buy it. First Carnage, first Judge Dredd. But this wall used to have this table on it, and I was like, you know what? I could save a lot of space if I move the table over there, and I can put more shelving over here. This was supposed to have a shadow box that my wife got me almost 2 years ago now from Sideshow, the Maju case that still has not come in. I was going to stack them, and I wouldn't have such a mess if it wasn't for that. That's really put me behind a lot. Halo helmets my wife got me for Father's Day, last Father's Day. Really, really cool. I'm tripping over stuff in my own spot. Let's move over here. So we got two D-Toff shelves. I got two more at my parents' house that I move, and they're going to be in this empty space here, and that's going to look really cool. So this end, I mean, rest in peace to D-Toffs. IKEA is not what it used to be. They used to just have all kinds of cool stuff, but now IKEA does not make D-Toffs like this. They're like half the size. My wife got me this really cool desk that goes down and up. Pretty cool. But IKEA lighting that got set up there, and then like lighting's a big issue in this room, but I like coming up here and everything's actually dark and turn it on. Everything turns on. I think that looks really, really cool. There's some more graded books over there. I'll get to how I had those kind of posted up on the wall later. These are some of the bigger comics that I own. That is a TMNT #1 first print, Swamp Thing, Blade, Punisher, just a classic cover. Then we got First Moon Knight. And this fella, that's not supposed to be like that, but sorry about the mess. But first Hellboy, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Hellboy in color, I think something like that. First Hellboy, another first Hellboy. There's a lot of first appearance Hellboy. Black Bolt, Cable, and that's just my first ever Stan Lee signed comic that I got. We got the TMNT figure, movie figures up here, some other stuff, just some third-party stuff. But the goal eventually is to move this Venom shelf, make this entirely dedicated just to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know I got stuff in the way, and kind of have a setup like I have here. Well, I think Mondo's making some 1/6 scale turtle figures. Kind of have the first appearance there, and then move all of these over and just have like a totally dedicated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle self. So we got some manga 1/6 scale figures here, and then I was gonna put the Dragon Ball Z figures all in the D-Toffs. Those, yeah, D-Toffs. But things like the Prune Girl, they're just too big. They're not gonna fit. So he might fit in there, but he's just gonna take up the whole thing. And so I'm like gonna have tired. This might all be Deadpool type stuff. Not Deadpool, Dragon Ball Z type stuff. Really want to make scenery and stuff, but we'll see. Anyways, this is all just random stuff. We got TMNT graded, one over there, 2, 3, 4, and just some other hot toys. I've got a bunch more 1/6 scale figures at my parents' house. I haven't even opened yet. Then we got just TMNT graded 1 through 10. Should be 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 and 10. Some other key comics that I got going on over here for Cyberfrog, first Grand Regent Thrag. It's gonna be, if you don't have this yet and it's cheap, buy it because it's gonna go up in price a lot. Just one of my favorite books ever. First appearance of Old Man Logan story when it starts. But some Pokemon stuff down here. So the plan maybe is to cancel the sideshow. This is our entertainment center now. These are all from IKEA. Oh, how I built these. So these are just plexiglass, not even glass. What is this? Like acrylic you can buy from Lowe's. I measured it, had them cut it out, and it's being held by these. These are kind of like the door stoppers. So imagine like a cabinet, and then like you push on the cabinet door and it opens. That's what these are. So I just glue this little metal piece on there, and then put those in there, and so that my kids and stuff can't touch them and dust can't get to them. And because IKEA sells really wacky doors that have huge borders, so like if I had a border like they're one of their doors on here, like it would cover these little figures in the bottom. I didn't like it, so I made my own, and I kind of went cheap and made my own glass shelves from Lowe's too. Had them cut it out, but I should probably just buy IKEA shelves. That was a mistake. I don't really like the way this looks, but it is what it is. I just made a mistake. Didn't think about it when I was at IKEA. It's like 3 hours away, so I wasn't going back. Oh, I was gonna explain. These are just acrylic shelving I got from Amazon. They're super cheap. The plan is to not move, but have it all lined up all down this wall, about 12 foot of wall, and just have it all graded comics. Probably put like a Terminator 2 display somehow up on that, maybe like a cool poster, and then some 1/6 scale figures. But I mean, I got a lot planned. I think when I get it together, it's gonna look amazing. No doubt in my mind, I know it is. But it's just a work in progress. If you have any questions about where I got something or where to buy it, just ask me, and I'll answer in the comments as best I can. I'll try to provide some links to some stuff if I can. But almost forgot. Almost forgot to. This is so I'm getting into graded manga too. Beckett does some really good stuff, but CGC is supposed to start grading manga as well. But this is my only graded manga my wife bought me. First appearance of Yu Yu Hakusho. I love that a lot. The Yu Yu Hakusho display over there, my favorite anime, and these Pokemon figures are great. They're only $20 to get them from Target. I love them so much. Thanks for watching. That's all I got for today. Be safe. Peace.